Sorry. Anyway.
That's okay. So recently I traveled to Nicaragua, and while we were
then, she can't stop thinking about warmer weather and how we don't have it.
Okay, this is where we're staying. And there's the volcano. And birds.
Not yet, we
So
don't.
she's going to relocate to Alaska.
Well, that's not what I was going to talk
Then
about.
she'll appreciate the warmer weather even more.
Oops, I'm not showing myself there. So while I was there, we visited, I'm trying to say how to say where we were without saying where we were. A place, and at that place, there were Nicaraguan women working in the kitchen, and they invited me to come in and help. They were very kind and gracious, and I'm sure they humored me. I was more in their way than anything else. But while I was there, they asked if I knew how to make tortillas, and I'm like, yeah, I made tortillas. But the way they make tortillas in Nicaragua is a little bit different. It was a corn tortilla, and I've never liked corn tortillas, so I haven't made corn tortillas. Well, maybe I have. Oh, I got a cough. But usually I make flour tortillas. But I'm like, yeah, I know. So they bring me back into the kitchen, and I'm like, oh, this is different. And I wish I'd seen how they made the batter or the dough or whatever you want to call it, because that was pretty cool, because then I could make them here. And I've tried looking up Nicaraguan tortilla recipes, but I think it's just basically a very fine corn flour, cornmeal, and water, and I think that's it. But one thing they did there was to make the tortillas between plastic sheets. Let me see if I get this right. Okay, I've always rolled out tortillas, and instead she put down a piece of plastic, and then she pressed out the tortilla.
Dice que va a ser un video para que ustedes, para que...
All right. I'm like, oh, wow, that didn't stick at all. She makes it look so easy.
Oh, un poquito menos.
Okay. Next. So I thought I gotta try the plastic method, although I roll my tortilla. So let me show you what I've got. So I cut open.
You can wash that and then use it forever.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw it out. I've got.
Killing the environment.
Hang on, I got to flip this one. Now these are not flour tortillas. These are like a low carb tortilla, fake tortillas. But I rolled it out here. I've used parchment paper and flour so it doesn't stick. But this plastic works great. You just peel it, and I might have to flip it over so it comes loose on the other side. And look at that. That is fantastic. So, I did learn something in Nicaragua. So, you're supposed to pat it down. It's supposed to look like this. But it doesn't really. Okay. Okay, I didn't flip this one. She did, but I'm making it frame now. This is what it's supposed to look like. She said perfecto. That's the first time. I should get another one back in there. They humored me. I was more in their way than anything else. Okay, this is my stack and the bag.
They're out there.
I know, I'm too tired and cold.
Today I am in Marquette, Michigan at the Bog Walk. The signs need a little bit of work. It was a rough winter maybe. The trail looks a little rough after the winter. but I think it's a great day. It's a great day. See? This is a pretty little walk. We're on Presque Isle. What makes a bog? Lots of little informative signs. Looks like they've planted some things here. So as you can see, it's a protected area. It's just a nice little tiny area here. And it's a little cold out here. It is spring, but it's a little cold out here. Wow, these trees are kind of cool. Do you know what these are? They've got these little pine cone things. I don't know if it focuses or not. I hope so. Okay, there's the ore dock, and that one is still in use. Maybe we'll see a train. I saw there were some full cars resting down the road a ways. Bug eating. I'll have to come back in the summer when everything is nice and green, but I thought you guys might like to see it in the spring. Well, my time at the Bog Walk has been cut short, but you can come here and visit yourself. Oh, it gets more sour the more bites I take. Did you eat one?